But NIBC, oh, it's gonna get spicy for sure. We're gonna come out on top there. Probably the IMG game for sure. We both Florida teams, and we #1 and #2 right now. So that's gonna be the most anticipated game. You gotta do your interview.
Four out, one in. Hey, simultaneously, offensively, we are working on filling all the way to the spots and all the way through. I'm concerned with, Sunrise, IMG, Oak Hill playing as hard as you have to cut move. We're trying to switch a lot. Well, we got to move, like Villanova, or 5 out. Approach it like these drills. That when you stop, expect someone's gonna hit your arms and knock the ball loose. They're gonna be in foul trouble if you show the ref that you kept the ball. The other day we were going up, hitting the bottom of the rubber, and they're gonna let you get fouled 2 or 3 times. That's what we're going to score. If we don't get out of transition, get to the offense, and move like we just reversed the ball before, and you drove right from here after like 3 passes. And it spread the floor to give you the opportunity. They're going to key on you. If we stay and throw 1 pass, you're going to have a frustrating night. If you move, you both are going to have space when the ball gets reversed to make plays. If you try to do it, it will stay over. Hey!
Scored 30 feet, a lot of good teams, IMG, Sunrise, Oak Hill, so, it's good. Work as a team. Good win.
Is he ever scoring you, recovering you? That you can't get him down close to the basket?
I can't wait to see it be in it. I've been looking forward to it. Like, Coach Boyle has been serious in practice about everything. IMG, Oak Hill, Sunrise, going to be nice.
I'm excited. I want to play. I'm play hard. We want 3-0 too. I want to see that. Because they've been saying we can go lose the game, but we're not going to lose. We shouldn't lose.
We're playing the game. Don't stop. We're not stopping here. The game we cut. We're cutting through. We don't get it. We're getting back down for 3.
I mean, I feel like this is Oak Hill's best, if not the best team since I've been here. So I feel like, we got to be ready to come out. This could, possibly be a game where, if this is their coach last year, he could come out ready to go. So I feel like this is a game we got to come in and definitely, take it serious and make sure we get the job done.
Been waiting for this for a minute. Got Oak Hill first. We're gonna take care of that game. After then, we got IMG. That's the matchup everybody ready to see. So we got to put on the show. And then after that, we got Sunrise. So. We just gotta put on the show, man, for the crowd. Make sure we go 3-0. But first, we gotta take care of Oak Hill first. That's first game. And then for me, just show everybody. I feel like I'm the best point guard, so kind of show everybody why. I feel like I should be the best point guard in the class.
It's a great day. It's a great day. We got 3 big ones this weekend. We're gonna handle business as usual.
I feel like it's gonna be a good weekend. So the team's, true first test. 3 games back to back in 3 days. I feel like this, really see what type of team we got heading into the year. I'm excited. I feel like we can go, come out 3-0, but it's also a tournament where, a team can beat us. So I feel like, this is gonna really determine the year and how the rest of the season gonna go.
And hi there and welcome, along with ESPN's National Director of Recruiting, Paul Biancardi. I'm Ted Emmerich. After the game we saw just a moment ago, Sunrise Christian's win over IMG, I'm on board, Paul. Just the kind of elite competition the NIBC is going to deliver, and it should be no different with this game.
Tonight we have 2 Hall of Fame coaches and teams that are loaded with talent at the next level for college, and NBA prospects as well. 2 of the giants in the high school game. This should be a great one.
Foster, the junior point guard committed to Duke, turned it over. Oh, great right hand, what an eruption.
defensively. He's a better shot blocker. Not the rebounder, but a better shot blocker.
At Memphis, after being classified, and Ryan Nembhard, who is starring already at Creighton. What a move by White, and he slashes in for two.
Oak Hill playing a 1-3-1 zone. Nice attack by Montverde. They found the gap. And they penetrated.
Thunderous finish.
It was just intimidating.
Evans, the drop off.
Montverde Academy's not for everybody.
From Toronto has got three. You gotta look there. Hood-Schifino, it bounces home. Queen with the slam. One of those 10 you cover Kevin Boyle's team. 86-51 on opening night of the NIBC.
I'm just gonna do my job. Don't play with me like that.
That's what I'm saying. My sweater's group. I was gonna get a salad, but I'll wait till we done.
Yeah, but you ain't got no. It's like, they probably tagged you or something. If they post Malik, that dude reposted Malik, I'm gonna cry. Like Malik has his count.
Yo, if they repost, they showing that 20-inch vertical thing.
Yeah, there. You hung on that. I swear to God. It got loose too. The rim got loose.
Hey, listen, he just need a short distance. He good.
But part of it was you had a good cut.
It's a wrap.
You had a good cut right into it. I'm saying.
Film room.
Film room?
They were in that same 7th grade class together. Right? Hey, I got one out of the two.
Second period tomorrow. What? What happened?
Hurt. What's wrong?
My ankle.
I'm done that second period tomorrow, so I'll be down there. We're in the film room right now?
I would think so.
Definitely coming out there and just motivating my teammates to go out there and have the same energy I'm having on the court. Really performing and coming out with that confidence. That's real important to come out with confidence.
Really, it don't matter. I feel like really we could have played them anywhere. You know, I don't want it to be a situation where teams feel like, you know, they had to come here to play us. So, you know, like I said, that's just another game we look forward to, making sure we come in, do what we got to do, and make sure, you know, we don't let anything, you know, with the pushing and physicality get in the, you know, way of us doing what we got to do. I mean, I look at it the same way. At the end of the day, my main goal is to win the game. You know, if I feel like we win the game, that makes the whole team look good. I've never been a guy who, you know, being like, oh, this year I'm, you know, in this bigger role, or this year I was in less of a role. I just want to win the game at the end of the day, and that's what I'm going to do by any means, you know. I don't look at it as, oh, this year I got a bigger role, I got to do more of this. I mean, obviously, in terms of having the ball a little more, you know, making sure I step up and take on challenges a little more, but besides that, as long as I win the game, you know, that's fine with me.
Be here. If he wants to keep, then get here. And then if he's going to try to dance around you, then you got to leave better. each other to get better. The guards too. We're not challenging each other. That's why we're not doing it right. Compete. Play hard. It's that simple. Come on, man.
Now Vince is out, who's worth 25 points to us, and he's out, who's worth 7 points to them. So we gotta stay composed, but be tough, and gotta know that they're coming after you. Again, you can't compare scores. Sunrise beat them, IMG, they're all close. Oak Hill lost by 40. I don't know if they won, but they could have won. It's a 1 or 2 point game at the end of the game. So you can't do it. Duke was, oh my God, Duke's the best team this year. They're number 1. They beat Kentucky. They lose the next game. Anything can happen at this type of level.
Good job today. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
This is the matchup that we wanted.
Underway. Montverde Academy in the white, IMG in the black. Sit back, enjoy, should be fun. Trying to scoop it up, but it's put back open in by Malik Renaud.
I can barely hear you, Drew, because that's how raucous the student section is here at Montverde.
Fire away.
He's just going to be a pro. I don't know any other way to describe it.
Here's Renaud in traffic, puts it in, and he'll try to foul.
We talk about speed, the athleticism, the dunks. Speaking of dunks, check this out.
Here comes Walker.
Let's do Felios Bikram.
Whitehead gets the friendly roll.
They want to take their great defense and push into really good transition.
Bradley right now is on fire, and the Ascenders lead 14-11. IMG locking them up, man-to-man. Renaud. Nice shot.
Love that. 2-foot stop, under control.
Hood-Schifino gets his own miss and scores on the second try.
Oh, the split.
How about George? Going in! Whoa!
Offense been because of how physical and aggressive IMG has been.
There's Jet Howard dialing one up.
Pass ahead.
From the corner, it's good. Keontae George and the Ascenders are ascending. Whitehead lets it fly.
Carolina is probably a top 5 talent-rich state in terms of recruiting.
Whitehead, hard to the deck. Jumps right back up. The first crowd will let you know. Whitehead. Again.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's George.
Are you serious, Malik Renaud?
Hood-Schifino on the block. Shot puts it up. Duke and
Not we up 4. We gotta come out and let these know this not over.
Hey yo, man, we gotta be tougher with the ball in the paint.
Yeah, finish everything, yo. That's one thing we can control. They can't play harder than us. That's it.
Once Dylan gets it, you're hitting and across, Malik get open. We have Dylan to Malik. Vince coming across speed, space out.
That's why they're strong. They do a good job and so athletic. Jumping at the ball screen hard, quick. That's why we can't walk into the ball screen. It's easy for him to blitz that when he's standing 3 feet from it and you're calling him up. We gotta have people move and reverse the ball so he has to go from the block. When you're walking and calling the guy, you're not gonna get anything the whole game. He's just gonna keep double teaming you at half court. You guys gotta move. And then we will score all day. Every time we move, we just drove to the basket freely. And then we'll get guys in the post. The other thing is, Vince is playing very comfortable. So don't be afraid to give Vince the ball and let him play.
Play harder than the other person, that's it.
First team National Player of the Year first half. So there's no, just play.
Plays for the Georgia Stars. Oh, the lob! With it, and Walker fires the three.
you know, deal with what you got to deal with right now. If you got to clear your head, you got to clear your head. You got to clear it real quick. All right? You got to clear your head real quick. We got another one tomorrow. All right? You guys played a hell of a game. All right? Came up short. But we got another game tomorrow, so we got to clear our heads.
Obviously a tough game and a tough way to lose. You know, we competed, but you know, we have to get a lot better offensively, and that's one of the reasons when we get at each other in practice. Our practices aren't intense enough at all. It was much harder running anything against them, obviously. I told you to come at you, than it is in practice. So everybody's got to do the best they can. Everybody competing much harder because it doesn't simulate the game. If Tariq wasn't hot, we could have lost by 12 or 14 tonight. You know, we did not run stuff well at all at half court, which I was concerned with to begin with, and then especially against good pressure with a smaller team that could switch and have a guy that could blitz ball screens every half. You know, overall, you know, it wasn't, you know, it's tough, but, you know, we have to pick our heads up and be ready to play tomorrow night. You know, you can't have one loss turn into 2 losses.
In 20 minutes, it's got to be over. It sucks, we'll learn from it, we'll get over it, but that's what the elite championship teams do. Turn around right away and do what you're supposed to do. Because that team, that could be a second loss easily tomorrow.
Just someone loves to have fun on and off the court, and loves to win, compete. Really just add what I do. Scoring, defense, add another intensity to the whole team, and just carry us to Geico. I just do what I can. Whatever these guys ask me to do, I get them water. They come over to the house, I feed them. I cook them breakfast. Whatever they need, they know I got them. They need to talk about anything, they know I got. Except for him right here. Anything he wants, he got to get it by himself. You know?
He cooked me food. Cooked me food. All right, come on, y'all. Let's get focused. Come on. Get focused. Walk up. Come on,
All right, how much time to the game? 6:32. All right, guys, again, you got to get dressed and be ready to play and be really focused. I mean, this is an incredibly huge game. You know, you never know with our, like the high school, how it's different. Geico is not the national championship. Often the team that wins that is the national champion, but it's not automatic. We'll be the national champion. We don't want to put anything else in other teams' hands or other schools' hands. Where we have 2 losses and somebody else has 1 loss in a public school in California. Sierra Canyon and what's the name didn't play their first game and they're undefeated after that. And you know they're going to want to put them first because of Bronny's son and all that. We don't want to give anybody an excuse for any of that. You know, so take care of business and we got to play incredible intensity to that. And we might come out the first score. The first time we are going to come out, the first score, we're picking up all over the court and seeing if we can get trapped in a rotation.
You can't come out like, all right, well, we're supposed to win, so like, we just got to play hard. No, you have to play super hard. They 15 at halftime against IMG. They're really good. So you got to be ready to go right away.
You got to play desperate. You got to play your backs to you against the wall because right now it is.
Montverde
Hood-Schifino in the lane. It's a good sign. Sunrise so far 0 for 5 from the floor. Hood-Schifino from straight right. Having a hard time adjusting to this Eagles defense. Here's Renew, spotting up for 3. He's not known as a three-point shooter. Gotta get Grady Dick going. Now Dick tries to take it right at Mitchell. Gets it to go. Eagles back to work, and there's another nice shot by Malik Renew. He's been pretty dialed in tonight. Renew has been really locked in. Oh, Queen. Oh, Queen. Looking like a king on that spin move. Big fella. Dylan Mitchell, Skyy for the rebound. Hood-Schifino back to Whitehead. Fake, dribble, stop and lock.
Hey yo, we still got another game.
Touch me on those. Good move, Derek.
Yeah, great move.
They trying to cheat that fifth play. Great miss.
Okay. And we could have some errors in the thing. We got to communicate. Okay, we had that again. We got to be ready for that flare screen. There's 3 seconds on the clock. It's got to be a catch. That's when we shouldn't. You know, you got to give up something. You're not going to be perfect in place. You're going to make some mistakes when you know there's 3 options they have. They're really struggling to score. We should be able to. Here's what happens a lot of times in the second half. The people get loose. We got to be able to come out the first couple of minutes and pick him up at 3/4. He ain't going by you. We're not in foul trouble. These guys ain't blowing.
You play him so good, you might go back door over the front.
Right now, breaking third. Bring the house down. Montverde extending their lead to 15. On his head. Grady Dick. Mitchell got a piece of that. Yeah, those two are really going. Yeah, he timed it up perfectly. Get the roll, but it was Chukwu doing the dirty work. He dunked that angry, didn't he? Like he was angry at the rim. Dylan Mitchell taking it personal. Here he is. Mentally in tune this game. Here's Whitehead. Another three-pointer. Oh, you want, but losing, that's going to be making a lot of money in the league one day. Mitchell takes it strong. Dylan Mitchell on the other end. He's been really good as well. This is Whitehead now. Hood-Schifino. Oh yeah! Dylan Mitchell. A 9-point victory for the Duke recruit and his teammates. Montverde Academy 53, Sunrise Christian 44. An excellent defensive effort for Montverde. It was a great job of responding after a loss from IMG last night. A collective defensive team unit got the job done. They were great against Grady Dick. Mark Mitchell held Sunrise Christian to 44 points. Big time defense from Montverde.
Yo, I don't even mean
don't even need a song. I keep getting creeped on, yo. This like the third time I got creeped on this season. Oh yeah, it wouldn't look good. Hey Derek, they probably what's the score? Team has 15-0. Because I heard. Why do you even take the Bulls? No.
Guys, we gotta be able to get on each other a little bit and deal with it. All of us. I don't know what happened. I don't care. I'm not sure what happened. I don't even have no idea. And I'm not saying anybody did anything right or wrong.
I was just telling him to stay there because the big that was in, but he couldn't shoot. So I was just telling him to stay right there.
Hey Vince, it wasn't nothing personal. I was just saying, you know he want to go to his left. So I'm trying to force him baseline. That way he's right there. That other big, he wasn't stepping out. There was the guy 35. I was just saying he's gonna try to go baseline. That way you right there. There's no way for him to go left.
And it's okay. We got to be able to talk, and even get sometimes big each other, then close it up quick, because we're a team. And just like if you're a family, you can have some arguments and fights, and you got to be able to clean it up and patch it up real quick. Errors. I've coached for 30 years. I've never had a college coach once ask me what somebody's averaging. You see their stats. When I was at St. Pat's, we had like no money, no budget, no stay. I used to be the coach. Ray would come about 5 o'clock after work. 5:30, I was there by myself. Okay? We had nobody keeping stats of the game, and they would call for the newspaper. What's on? Oh, let me see. 1 second. We didn't keep any stats. We just played, but it was like nobody cares. They're gonna see what you do. Does that translate into the world? I see you as like who in the NBA? Can you play like him? Does it translate?